Never read before, so wish me luck. Never quite get the feel of a poem until you've actually read it live. So there's a couple of poems written about being a teenager long ago in England in a small town. But I'm hoping some of you from small towns in BC would recognise some of this in a way. This is sort of a fake album review. Quadrophenia, The Who, Track Records, 1973. My first act of rock and roll, I smashed my piggy bank. Smuggled away my first album from under the still words of Gestapo-eyed shop assistants. Stood holding it to the wind at the precipice of becoming 14, shouting over the cliff edge at somebody, anybody, that I was ready now, adulthood could come and get me. At home I spread the open lungs of the gatefold sleeve, cracked the ribs of the heavy card, breathed in the smell of new sound, pressed my fingers over the feather-like skin of inner sleeve, gripping itself tightly to the virgin vinyl. So this is what teenagers did. Sex, freedom, experience, all motorbikes and good looks. All that loneliness and apartness. This becoming of beauty. I bought myself a life. Me that had never kissed a girl, never taken drugs, or known anybody that had. And then the lyrics. All that finding the real me in the face of bland authority. In conversations I would practice with myself. As if even then I knew these words would be words that one day I would need to use. But for now, just homework, doing time in school, facing a future blankness, a small town with its deflating heart, the period of job applications to factories I didn't want to work in and that anyway would soon be shut, reopened another country I'd never heard of, and the forest on the hills that locked us off from everyone. All these people I already was, that I kept tightly to myself. I would never share with anyone, that one day soon would be looking up to me to make them live. Thanks. Stumbling a bit, as I said, I've never read that one before. So, and another one, this is just called Teenage. I was in one of those small towns where we would have the fun fair carnival come once a year, you know. Big deal, but amazing for us at the time, you know. It's called Teenage. Every year in the fall, the carnival at the edge of town, the slow soup of the nighttime planet of lights revolving in an acreage of rides. A small field we thought was bigger than it was, scraped of cow shit and the last gleanings of summer wheat. To be held now in the aggressive tutelage of the skinny army of raptured jointed carnies. Then our favourite ride, the Austin Mini sawn in half, put back together with two heads and no arse. A Frankenstein car, joined with a third world operation scar of a raised up weld. A friend and I seated back to back, both accelerating, both steering, ploughing circles with no crops to spread, no nature to facilitate. Nothing to be achieved but this high life of stretching metal, the napalm light of the burning oil, the racing of each other towards a cliff of stalling engines, the annual never quite remembered or expected disappointment, every year the same. Nobody would win, however foolishly we expected that we would. Then there was that other race to grow up as quickly as we could, leave for some other place. Thanks.